हेलो माय डियर फ्रेंड, वेलकम। स्वागत है आप सबों का। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द सेंट्रल गुड्स एंड सर्विस टैक्स एक्ट section wise, what the section tells, because this is the opening door of all the discussion whatever we did and going to discuss in the coming slides or the PPTs. So to understand these sections is the very important to understand whole of the act. As we discussed in the first slide, that we are going to discuss the section wise of GST, goods and service tax. So chapter 1, this tells about the preliminaries. Section 1, here it is given short title, extent and commencement of this act. Section 2 discusses about the different definitions of the various terms which is used in this act. Chapter 2, that is, discusses the administration of the GST. Section 3, the different officers under this act. Section 4, appointment of officer. Section 5, powers of the officers under GST. Section 6, authorization of officer of state tax or union territory tax as proper officer in certain circumstances. So chapter 3 discusses about the levy and collection of tax. Here the most important part of the GST is start. So my dear friend, be careful. So section 7 discusses about the scope of supply. Section 8, tax liability on composite and mixed supply. Section 9, levy and collection. Section 10, composition levy. Section 11, power of grant exemption from tax. So these all are discussed in chapter 3. So now we are proceeding to chapter 4, time and value of supply. So section 12 discusses about the time of supply of goods. Section 13, time of supply of services. 14, change of rate in respect of supply of goods or services. Section 15, value of taxable supply. Now come to chapter 5, that is input tax credit. Section 16, eligibility and conditions for taking input tax credit. Section 17, apportionment of credit and blocked credits. Section 18, availability of credit in special circumstances. 19, taking input credit in respect of capital goods sent for job work. Section 20, manner of distribution of credit by input service distributor ISD. Section 21, manner of recovery of credit distribution in excess. Chapter 6, registration, very important. Section 22, persons liable for registrations. Section 23, person not liable for registration. Section 24, compulsory registration in certain cases. Section 25, procedure for registration. Section 26, deemed registration. Section 27, special provisions relating to casual taxable person and non-resident taxable person. Section 28, amendment of registration. Section 29, cancellation or suspension of registration. Section 30, revocation of cancellation of registration. So now come to chapter 7, tax invoice, credit and debit note. Section 31, tax invoice. 31A, facility of digital payment to recipient. 32, prohibition of unauthorized collection of tax. 33, amount of tax to be indicated in tax invoice and other documents. 34, credit and debit notes. Chapter 8, accounts and records. 35, accounts and other records. Section 36, period of retention of account. Chapter 9, returns. Section 37, furnishing details of outward supplies. Section 38, furnishing details of outward supplies. 39, furnishing of returns. 40, first return. 41, claim of input tax credit and provisional acceptance thereof. 42, matching, reversal and reclaim of input tax. 43, matching, reversal and reclaim of reduction in output tax liability. 43A, procedure for furnishing, return and availing input tax credit. 44, annual return. 45, final return. 46, notice to return defaulters. 47, levy of late fee. 48, goods and service tax practitioner. Chapter 10, payment of tax. Section 49, payment of tax, interest, penalty and other amounts. 49A, utilization of input tax credit subject to certain conditions. 49A, order of utilization of input tax credit. 50, interest on delayed payment of tax. 51, tax deductions at source, claim of input tax credit. 52, collection of tax at source. 53, transfer of input tax credit. 53A, transfer of certain amounts. Chapter 11, refund of tax. Section 54, refund of tax. 55, refund in certain cases. 56, interest of delayed refunds. 57, consumer welfare fund. 58, utilization of fund. Chapter 12 Assessments. 59 Self-Assessment. 60 Provisional Assessment. 61 Scrutiny of Returns. 62 Assessment of non-filer of returns. 63 Assessment of unregistered person. 64 Summary assessment in certain special cases. Chapter 13 Audit. 65 Audit by tax authorities. Section 66 Special audit. Chapter 14 Inspection, Search, Seizure and Arrest. Section 67 Power of Inspection, Search and Seizure. 68 Inspection of goods in movement. 69 Power to arrest. 70 Power to summon person to give evidence and produce documents. 71 Access to business premises. Access to business premises. 72 Officers to assist proper officers. Chapter 15 Demand and Recovery. Section 73 Determination of tax not paid or short paid or erroneously refunded or input tax credit wrongly availed or utilized for any reason other than fraud or any willful misstatement or suppression of fact. Section 74 Determination of tax not paid or short paid or erroneously refunded or input tax credit wrongly availed or utilized by reason of fraud or any willful misstatement or suppression of facts. Section 75 General provisions relating to determination of tax. Section 76 Tax collection but not paid to government. Very important. Tax collected but not paid to government. Section 77 Tax wrongfully collected and paid to the government or state government. Section 78 Initiation of recovery proceedings. Section 79 Recovery of tax. Section 80 Payment of tax and other amount in installments. Section 81 Transfer of property to be void in certain cases. Section 82 Tax to be paid charged on property. Section 82 Tax to be first charged on property. Section 83 Provisional attachment to protect revenue in certain cases. 84 Continuation and validation of certain recovery proceedings. Section 85 Liability in cases of transfer of business. Section 86 Liability of agent and principals. Section 87 Liability in case of amalgamation or merger of companies. Section 88 Liability in case of company in liquidation. Section 89 Liability of directors of private company. Section 90 Liability of partners of firm to to pay tax. Section 91, liability of guardian and trustee, etc. So now we are proceeding to chapter 16, advance ruling. Section 95, definitions. Section 96, authority for advance ruling. Section 97, application for advance ruling. Section 98, procedure on receipt of application. Section 99, appellate authority for advance ruling. Section 100, appeal to appellate authority. Section 101B, appeal to national appellate authority. Section 101C, order of national appellate authority. Section 102, rectification of advance ruling. Section 104, advance ruling to be avoided in certain circumstances. Section 105, power of authority, appellate authority and national appellate authority. Section 106, procedure of authority, appellate authority and national appellate authority.